so far, their investigation, what they have been able to get, and we were able to also put down at least certain names as respondents who will receive summons before the end of next week. And we hopefully will bring those ones to come and give evidence. And of course, the witness, the family members, will also come by the next date of adjournment. We may have more respondents as the evidence begins to unfold.
For the autopsy, the report from the pathologist is yet to be out. And once it's out,
Wunmi, the wife of Mohbad, is the one that gave him RIP. You are about to watch a video, and this video will shed more light into the mystery of the RIP of Mohbad. As you all know, Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, has not been called for questioning. In fact, a lot of people are sympathetic. They say, no, leave her alone. She is grieving the RIP of her husband. How can she have done this? It is Sam Larry. It is Naira Marley. It is Prime Boy. And nobody else. Apart from the nurse that was called. In fact, some are even saying that the nurse was paid to finish and finalize everything. Now, what about Mohbad's wife? What about Mohbad's wife? I don't want to talk too much. I want us to just go straight to watch this video, because there is something that a lot of people are skipping. When they recorded the video of Mohbad inside of that car, they said Mohbad has RIP'd. Mohbad has RIP'd. Then the neck of Mohbad shifted. People could see his throat. Something moved. Immediately, they took off the camera, and that's it. They didn't come up later to tell us, oh, he's still alive. How come they switched off the camera? Were they only interested in telling us about the RIP? Now, that is the reason why the Nigerian police are being pressured now. Mohbad's wife, what about her? She was there when this happened. And you are going to hear more. You are going to hear more. A lot is going to come out in this video and analysis. Let us get right into it.
Several counsel appeared before the magistrate Adedayo Shotobi on Friday, representing various bodies such as the Lagos State Government, family of the deceased, the Nigeria Police Force Lagos Command, the Nigeria Bar Association, as well as the entertainment industry. The coroner, sitting at the Candy Johnson Courthouse in Ikorodu, tasked them all to give their maximum cooperation during the proceedings so as to achieve speedy justice on the matter and ensure Mohbad's remains are finally laid to rest. During the hearing, a police officer attached to the Homicide Section State Criminal Investigative Department, Banti Yaba Mohammed Yusuf, while giving a preliminary account of the police investigation on the cause of Mohbad's death, said there is no link between the nurse that administered an injection on Mohbad, Feishayo Gidingbe, and two other suspects, Naira Marley and Sam Larry. The case was originally moved to Friday for the Aloba family's lead counsel, Fumi Falana, to present her witnesses to testify. But she informed the judge that the two main witnesses, Mohbad's wife and father, were yet to file their statements at the court's registry, as well as share with other parties. She says they are still in shock over the death.
The police told us so far their investigation, what they have been able to get, and we were able to also put down at least certain names as respondents who will receive summons before the end of next week. And we hopefully will bring those ones to come and give evidence. And of course, the witness, the family members, will also come by the next date of adjournment. We may have more respondents as the evidence begins to unfold.
For the autopsy, the report from the pathologist is yet to be out. And once it's out, it will be evaluated in court. Every party, the nurse, every party will come to court and give their evidence, so there's no issue.
After hearing all the parties, the magistrate ruled that Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and Prime Boy will be summoned along with other necessary witnesses in unraveling the circumstances behind Mohbad's death. For the hearing is slated for October the 25th. Kemi.
The female lawyer that you listen to is the wife of Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, also the mother of Falz, the Nigerian music artist. This is not going to be a joke. There are those who are saying that Wunmi has been interrogated. She has said her own part. She's innocent. She has done nothing. Why are you people pressurizing her? Why are you persecuting her? Her husband just passed away. And I'm like, wow, like seriously? In fact, the Nigerian police, you don't know nothing yet. Of course, some might say they are trying. No, we don't need trial. This has to be investigated properly without sentiment. Enough of this foolishness when it comes to investigation. Most of the times when issues like this come up, the first suspect is the wife, and then they begin to track it down to friends and those that are around. If Sam Larry, Naira Marley, the nurse, and I'm going to say that that nurse that traveled to, is it Cotonou, that wasn't around when she was called, somehow she's lucky. She is so lucky. She is so lucky. Now, a friend that was there at that time called Spending was one that said, okay, I have a nurse that can do this treatment. And this is how the whole journey started. Was it a setup? Now, there are those who are roping Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and the guy, Prime Boy, the childhood friend of Mohbad into it. They said, you know what? Sam Larry and Naira Marley, they were the one that orchestrated it. They planned that this guy called Prime Boy will have problems with him, and once the problem begins, wherever it is that it ends, that's just what it is. But I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist and I'll begin to link this and that together, add that and that together and say, no, this is how it is, just for the public to be comfortable and happy, like we have to sacrifice these guys. The police, they should do the needful. Everyone needs to be interrogated. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I said, when the neck of Mohbad shifted, it moved in that car. Why did they quickly switch off the video? What were they trying to do? Were they waiting so that he will pass away? According to the family of the nurse and friends of the nurse, the auxiliary nurse, they said that the nurse wanted to quickly attend to Mohbad when he started acting up, when he started having goose bumps and many other reactions. She wanted, but Mohbad's wife prevailed on her and said, no, leave him alone. This is how he faints. Now, that brings us to the parents of Mohbad that will be called. You hear what the lawyer said? The parents of Mohbad will be called. There are certain things that they need to find out. We are talking about a coronary inquisition. They are going to find out what was the health condition of this young man. They said that Mohbad used to faint. Faint, when did it start? Did it start when he started taking hard substance? Did it start when he joined the Malian group, or is it something else that is beyond physical comprehension? What exactly is it? They say this is how he normally faints, like seriously. And Mohbad's wife, immediately this thing happened, she was all over social media, and people are like, wait, if truly you feel bad that your husband is gone and you are really grieving, how come you're on social media responding to that one, doing this and that? Who does this? Is it an habit? She should have, kind of withdrawn herself, according to what people are saying. If she's not part of this, like she's just tired of the whole thing, like let this guy go. Do not forget that there are audio recordings that got leaked of Mohbad and his wife. I'm not saying that husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend do not have problems, issues, where they accuse themselves of frivolous and unbelievable things. But this sequence of events, we cannot leave any stone unturned. We have to find out the root of the matter. Wunmi has to be interrogated. Wunmi's mother, she's a retired police officer. All the while, Mohbad was screaming and shouting, saying they're after his life. How come Wunmi's mother did not say, who is that Naira Marley? Who is Sam Larry? How dare them? How can they? She did not press button. Even if she retired as one button, or what is it called? One rank. At least she will have some Ogasa there that she will call and say, Oga, please, I need help. my son-in-law is being threatened. This woman did nothing. And now they don't want to be interrogated. Everybody is a suspect. People are saying, Wunmi, you RIP'd your husband because you are part of the people who told the nurse, don't worry, this is how we normally faint, and they poured water on him. And the nurse is like, no, don't pour water on him. What did the nurse administer? Tetanus injection and pain reliever, and some say antibiotics. Now that this has come to this point, hell is about to break loose. Hell is about to break loose because we will be listening and hearing some shocker that will amaze you. Who are those that are part of the conspiracy to end Mohbad's life? Or are there some issues with Mohbad himself? Did he remain stubborn, saying, no, I am not going anywhere? He's a grown-up man. It is not possible that Mohbad will be forced to the hospital. At least when that incident happened with his friend, he went home. At least it lasted for about 48 hours before everything turned out to be what it is. Someone punched a car window and splinters, broken glasses, definitely cut his hands. He had bruises here and there. He wasn't caring for it, and many other things. Now, all through that journey, when he got to that point that he needed that help, how come they did not rush him to the hospital? Is it that he refused and said, no, don't rush me to the hospital, just leave me here, leave me here, leave me, I'm not going to the hospital? What was he afraid of? Why wouldn't he want to go to the hospital? Why didn't the wife insist on taking him to the hospital? And when they called the auxiliary, before they call, we are talking about when they called the auxiliary nurse. Is it that he said, no, leave me alone, I don't want any treatment, I will deal with that prime boy? Or he was angry with his wife and still sat there, and they had to call in the auxiliary nurse to give him pain reliever and some other form of medication to probably treat whatever it is that is wrong with him. Then power changed hand. Things turned nasty. And when things turned nasty, what were the steps that was taken? Why did they switch off the video that they were streaming? They were streaming a video of Mohbad. When he moved, they switched off the phone. Did they switch it off so that they can care for him? Or what is it? What exactly is this thing? The police, they need to do the needful. And as you can see, that all hands are on deck. Not because of Mohbad alone, but because of any other person out there that might go through this. This is a wake-up call. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.